Hi, welcome to Social Work 131. My name is Dr. Dalton Connolly, and I will be your instructor for this semester. I would like to give you a very brief overview of Blackboard and the resources that are contained there for your use, as well as an introduction to how Blackboard works and the course requirements. I'd like to start by going over the syllabus. When you click on the syllabus link in your menu, it takes you to this page where you can click on the syllabus and it will bring a PDF up for you to review. One of the first assignments that you're going to have is a quiz over the contents of the syllabus. This is just an attempt for me to, from me, to make sure that you know everything that you need to know to be successful in this class. You will notice that there is contact information, uh, office, email, phone number. There is also contact information in Blackboard that I will show you. In addition to that, you will notice that right uh, at this point in the syllabus, there are instructions to download the Remind app. This is an app that allows us to text back and forth via our phones where neither one of us knows the other one's cell phone numbers. This is an app that is FERPA compliant and is approved for use by Mott Community College. There are instructions in Blackboard on how to download the app. This is the course description. It is an introduction to social work course. We will be going over the primary functions of a social worker as well as the different populations or people that social workers work with. This is the textbook for the class. It is required. You cannot pass the class without buying and or renting the textbook. The first assignment is the first written assignment is a professional journal critique that is worth 50 points. I am asking you to locate a scholarly article from a social work peer-reviewed journal, and I'm asking you to critique it. We will talk more about the journal critique as we get closer. I do suggest that you familiarize yourself with accessing the Mott Library at your earliest convenience. You will also be interviewing a social worker and conducting a face-to-face interview. One of the requirements are that you will not do this interview over the phone, but go out to where the social worker is employed and interview them there. The purpose is for you to get an idea of what social workers do, to see a social worker in action, and to see the environment in which social workers work. Again, we will talk more about that as we get closer to the due date. The next area are the quizzes that will be given every week. The quizzes will contain 20 multiple choice and true false questions. You will have 30 minutes to complete the questions. There are 7 quizzes that represent 25% of your grade. One of those quizzes is over the syllabus, and there are 6 additional quizzes that are over chapters in the book. There will be 2 chapters per week that are assigned to you for reading, and you will take a quiz over that in Blackboard that must be completed by Sunday night at 11:55. If you will recall, in the opening announcement, I notified you that the course will be updated every Monday at midnight or 12 a.m. So you will have all of Monday through Sunday at 11:59 to take the quizzes. Moving on to one other thing I want to point out is you can take the quizzes as many times as you would like. However, once that week is up, you cannot retake a quiz. You will lose those points. So if you are having some kind of difficulty or something that I need to know that are extenuating circumstances, such as you're in the hospital, please let me know. Moving on to discussion posts. Discussion posts are worth 60 points. Discussion posts are ways for you to talk about what it is that you have been reading in the chapters. I will post a thread every week that will prompt you to discuss something related to your readings. You are required to respond with a 2-paragraph response to that post by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. Everyone must have their initial response up by Wednesday at 11:59 p.m. Then we will have the opportunity to interact with each other by responding to a fellow student's post by Friday at 11:59 p.m. The response to your fellow students' post is only required to be a paragraph. You will do this every week except for the weeks when you have papers due, and I will go over that schedule with you. There will be a cumulative exam over the semester. And we will talk more about that as we go on. You can see the point values associated. There's 50 points for the journal critique, 50 points for the agency paper, 140 points for the practice test, 60 points for the discussion posts, and 100 points for your final, for a total of 400 points for the semester. This is the rubrics that will be available for you to flesh out more about the assignments. This is the rubric for the professional journal critique, It tells you exactly what you need to do. I will also post a video about that as we get closer. This is the rubric for the agency paper. It is also due by Sunday night on the week that it is assigned by 11:59 p.m. This is information about the discussion post that I suggest that you read very carefully, as it contains important information to ensure your success. This is the weekly schedule about things that we are going to discuss and when due dates are. You will notice that week 1, this is the first week, you are to go over the orientation and introduction. There is a syllabus that you are to review a quiz over the syllabus. You will be reading chapters 1 and 2, and you will do an introductory post. The format is the same as you move through each week. In week 4, your journal critique is due. And in week 8, your agency paper is due, as well as your final exam. This syllabus also contains additional information that is helpful for you to make sure that you are successful in this course. Moving back to the content area. I am clicking on the content area, and you'll notice that mine is going to look a little different from yours. Your Blackboard is not available yet. And when it is available, it will be in student view. But still, this will give you an idea of the things that you need to do to complete the assignments for this week. Your first assignment will be a discussion post. You click on that, and there are instructions asking you to post who you are. I'm asking you to describe yourself in a few sentences. Your background, where are you from? Is there anything interesting or unusual about you or your family? What are your interests outside of school? Achievements, what are you proud of? And why are you taking this course? You will post that in the orientation section by creating a thread, naming it with your name, and posting your answer here in this area. You will not post anything or upload anything from your computer. The next item that you will be doing is reviewing the syllabus in more detail than what I just went over. And then you will click in this area and you will take a 10-question test after you have reviewed the syllabus. In addition to that, there is also information for the Remind app that I was telling you about, and a reminder about your reading assignment. There will also be a video here for you to review. In the main menu, there is a weekly schedule that provides you a quick and easy access for what we are doing for the week. There is also another link for the syllabus that provides you with easy access. There is a link for student resources. There's a link that allows you to view online class resources at Mott Community College. This is a link that gives you specific help about Blackboard. If you review this particular video, it tells you how to do a Blackboard discussion. Your final paper, your journal critique must be written in APA format. It is the only thing that needs to be written in APA format. But it is very important that you understand how to do this, because if you are moving forward in the social work profession, all social work papers are written in APA. This tells you how to do that, as well as here is an example of how to write the paper. And that concludes everything for this week.